Ring ring.
Hello?
Hey, is this Claire?
Yes, this is Claire.
Hey Claire, it's just Charlie from the Freelance Masterclass. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, thanks. Is this still a appropriate time to talk? Look like you booked some time on my calendar here.
Yeah, this is a good time for me.
Okay, great. Well, I should probably just start off by asking, have you found what you were looking for, or are you still kind of looking?
I'm still looking. I did find a few things that were similar for sure to what I'm looking for, but this is more, of what I've been looking for. If that makes sense.
Okay. And do you know specifically what it is you're searching and looking for?
Yeah, so I work as a like I work at a pet store, and that's kind of like my part-time job, but I also like started a business, or it's just like, it's just me, and I make jewelry and I sell it.
Okay.
And I'm kind of getting more into it, but I'm not sure what steps to take.
Okay. And when you say you're not sure what steps to take, can you elaborate on that for me, please?
Yeah, so currently I have a website which needs to be updated. And my customers have only they're only I only have customers that are more local that I've been able to contact and stuff, but I'm looking for a way to like kind of scale up this business I've started. And like I'm hoping to hit some goals I have, because and I want to go full time into it.
Okay, great. So, just out of curiosity, when you went through the ad, I mean, I guess what resonated with you from the video you watched?
It was most it, what really resonated was, in the video, you're talking about how much, you actually care about the people you're going to be working with and helping and mentor and, coach, and kind of guide them throughout the program to, because your guys' goal is to, work with these people and then also make sure you go through their journey of succeeding with, whatever they're doing. And that kind of really sparked my interest, because, there's a lot of, um, you know, programs and stuff and coaching, and it sometimes feels like they are like kind of just really just trying to sell you something, and they don't actually value what your goals are and what you've already achieved and stuff. And I feel like that's what you guys do. You value that a little bit more.
Okay, so having support is important to you, would you say?
Yes, for sure.
Okay. So looking at your application, I guess I don't want to really assume anything just from your what you wrote here. Can you tell me a little bit about like your current situation as a part-time freelancer right now?
Yeah, so currently as I said, I work at a pet store part-time. So during the week about I do 4 shifts a week, and they're um, like about 7 hour shifts. And then I work from home for actually 6 days a week. So um, definitely a lot more. Like I definitely put a lot more of my time into my jewelry business, and than my part time you know work at the pet store. So
Okay, and
I
how long have you been working as a part-time freelancer?
yeah, so I've been working as a freelancer for about 1 year,
Okay.
a little bit more than a year. And I definitely have not hit my goals. Like, I'm not where I want it to be because, so what I do is I sell like, handcrafted jewelry and stuff. I am more into like the aesthetics of it and more of a modern take on jewelry just because a lot of handmade jewelries are a little bit more like, I don't know how to say it, like hippie. And so I have like a take on it, and I feel like it'd be very popular if I can get it out there a little bit more.
Okay.
But
And
yeah, right now.
what led you down the jewelry industry?
Well, since I was young, I was like a kid who loved those like kits and stuff where you can make little jewelries and stuff yourself. And I just got into it at a young age. So, I started putting a little bit more time into it as I got older. And then I actually started doing jewelry like when I was in high school. I did start selling to like, classmates and stuff, had a couple customers, and basically just went from there.
Okay. And do you like your current strategy that you have in place for your part-time freelance business?
I do not, because right now, if I went full time, if I quit my job and just went full time into my jewelry business, um, I wouldn't be making enough income. So my goal here is to scale up this um, and become a full-time freelancer, getting more like leads, more customers. I'm looking to find a way to, advertise my business that I do, because it is all online. I have a website, which also I mentioned it needs updating and stuff. It doesn't look as professional as I'd like it to be and as clean.
Mm-hmm.
Also, yeah, like I just don't have enough customers right now.
Okay.
So
And
yeah.
how long have you um, been experiencing this feeling, as far as you not liking the way your part-time freelance business is operating right now?
Yeah. So I went from, like finishing high school. I was like in high school, as I said, I was doing like a little bit of like jewelry stuff, whatever. Nothing like serious. I never started like,
Right,
actually.
but how long have you felt this way about the part-time freelance business? You not liking where it's at right now?
Yeah. So, well, I started the business like a year after I graduated, and then it was doing good. I was very excited about it, but then after, I would say, the first 8 months or so, I started feeling like, this is not really worth my time if I'm not going to be making
Why?
much.
Why you think you felt that way?
Um, just because I set out higher goals for myself and I did not achieve them. So then I felt like, okay, I started asking myself questions like, oh, is this worth my time? Should I continue doing this? Should I find something to kind of help me scale up my business, or become like a full-time freelancer? I just was trying to figure out what to do, but I did get to a point now where this is what I want to do.
Okay, and you feeling that way, has that had an impact on you by chance?
Yeah, for
In
sure.
what way? In what way though?
You know, with a little bit more personally, like uh, whenever I set out to achieve something, like I achieve it. But then with this, I set out a bunch of goals and I didn't hit them, and that just made me feel definitely, not the greatest about myself, just because that's
What you mean? Not the greatest about yourself?
I definitely I had high expectations for myself and I did not meet them.
Okay, and you know you not being able to meet those expectations. I mean, did that change anything around you, or did it make you think a certain way moving forward?
Yeah, I started putting less effort into, you know, being a freelancer and,
And where did that get you when you stop when you start putting in less of an effort?
I feel like I could have moved forward quicker, but I just kind of stayed where I was at. Like I wasn't building more leads and getting more customers or like making like getting a higher income from, or you were getting more sales. I wasn't getting a lot of sales. Like I just basically it was kind of just, you know, stayed consistent at where it was and it was at a place where I didn't want it to be. So,
Okay. And I mean, when did you come to the conclusion that you was ready to make a change?
probably when it was about 3 months ago, so very recent. Um, I
So
actually,
if it was 3 months ago, I mean, what is there a reason why you're looking for a solution now versus 3 months ago?
yeah, so 3 months ago I ended up bumping into an old classmate, and there was someone who loved my like jewelry and stuff and what I did, and they thought it was great and amazing. They're like, good for you. So they're asking me about it, like, how is it going? I know you're very passionate about it, or that's what they could remember. And I told them, I'm like, you know what, it's just not doing that good. And they're like, well, why? And that really made me realize, yeah, like I asked myself, why haven't I done anything? This is what I'm passionate about. So then, throughout these past 3 months, I've been looking for opportunities. And as I said, I found a couple things that were kind of what I was looking for, but this is more of, you know, exactly what I want.
Okay. So, Claire, just so I can see the rationale behind why you might be looking for help with becoming a full-time freelancer, um, you know, besides, working at your part-time job and being a part-time freelancer, what's the main reason why you might be looking for training far as website design, getting more customers, rather than like continue doing what you've been doing, tweaking things, trial and error, and just figuring things out on your own?
Well, I don't want to waste any more time. I feel like I've wasted a lot of time, and uh,
Why? Why don't you want to waste any more time?
well, I already wasted so much of my time that in that time I could have been working harder and putting more effort and more time into, actually making and being very successful at this. And I chose not to because I felt frustrated and I was doubting if I could become successful with this. But now I realized I can because it's the passion that I have for this. And, this is something I've always wanted to do. And I definitely, like, if I stayed where it was now, I would feel like I will never accomplish what I've set out to accomplish. And, that's important for me. It's so important for me to, do and get done what I set
Mm,
out to do.
okay. Now, I know you touched on a little bit that you looked at some other things. I suppose what were um what other things were you looking into?
So I was looking for like some like of course I'm looking to do a few things, get more customers. I want to make, get more sales. But one of the programs I was looking at, or not, it wasn't so much a program, but they basically would help me with like traffic and stuff. So like starting ads, and they would help me fix my website and maybe do like, like a webinar or something. But it was very, very expensive. And I just felt like it wasn't something that was worth my investment, because I want a little bit more guidance, and I want a proven system, and I just felt like they couldn't give me a lot of testimonials and stuff. So like I
Okay.
just didn't feel comfortable with them.
Okay. So so besides the program being too expensive, is there anything else that prevented you from doing anything about it in the past?
Yeah, I doubted that it would work. I want a proven system, because
Why
if
did
I'm
you
gonna,
doubt it? Why did you doubt it, Bachan?
because I still haven't achieved what I set out to achieve. So I
So do
felt
you
like,
feel like you was doubting the program or you feel like you was doubting yourself?
um, both. I was doubting both, but it mainly comes down to me doubting myself. Yes,
Okay. And why are you doubting yourself?
because I still haven't achieved what I wanted to achieve.
Okay. And what you feel like, what do you feel you actually need to see in a program or need to have to eliminate that doubt and help you grow and scale your business?
I need I need the program to be a proven system. I need like a guide. Like I need someone kind of going through my journey with me and like helping me like make sure that I accomplish what I'm setting out to accomplish. Of course, I'm gonna have to put in full time, and that's what I'm going to do, as well as putting in 100%, putting in
Mhm.
effort and working hard. But it's like I'm looking for a program that, yeah, if I do put in all the work, like it will work no matter what, as long as I put the work in.
Okay. And is there anything else you would need to have or need to see in a program for you to know that it will work for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's important that you know, have like a good system in place, just so like,
And what you consider a good system?
something easy, like it's not too hard to, go through, and it really focuses on just my specific goals of what I'm looking to achieve. And I am hoping like I can get a program that works on kind of everything that I'm looking to achieve, because like the past program I was thinking about investing into, they only did like they were only going to help me get more customers and fix like my website and stuff. But like um I felt like that's all they're going to do, and then they're like, okay, that's it, you're on your own now. But I'm looking for something that is a little bit more like a community, and you're going to be there like with me as I work on my goals.
Okay, that makes sense. Now tell me a little bit about the income. I know you mentioned you're doing a freelancing thing part time. Um, I mean, like, what would be like your ideal income you like to make on an annual basis?
Well, right now I I make about,
You could just give me a ballpark figure. It don't have to be exact.
okay, yeah. So right now what I'm making with, you want how much I'm making with my the work, like my just the freelancer, like
Right.
just the jewelry business?
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So so far I've made, in the last like 1 year, I've made about 10,000.
10,000. Okay. And how much would you need to make in order to walk away from your corporate career so you can do it full time?
If I make, my goal is to make 40 to 50,000. Like 50,000 is my goal to make a
A
year.
year? Per year or month?
Per year. I mean, I am like, in the next 1 year, I'm hoping to get to 50,000 a month, and then in 2 years to like 70 or 80,000 a month.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you this, Claire. Um, I mean, if you keep like hypothetically, let's say, you continue down the road you're going right now, um, and you don't get any help, right? And you continue to build the way you're currently building. I mean, how many years you think it would actually take you to get to that $40,000 to $50,000 a year?
if I just do this on my own.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it
Why?
because I need some coaching. I need someone who's already done it, so then they can help me also do it myself. It's
Okay.
like, yeah, I can't do it on my own because just based on where I've gone so far starting this,
Hmm.
I know I can't do it on my own.
Okay. So let's suppose for a minute, right? You were able to start getting the training and the support you needed to take your freelance business full time, right?
Hmm.
And you was on your way making that 40, $50,000 in the next 12 months. Like, what would you actually do with that extra income?
Um, well, I would definitely start, I could kind of have a bigger selection of like jewelry and stuff that I sell. I can start buying like better products, like better materials and stuff. So overall, like my what I'm selling will be more higher quality and just better, and also I can price it a little bit higher as well. And
Okay.
then
So
I
so you being able to do those things, right? Getting higher quality material and making more money in your business.
yes.
Like, what would that do for you personally, though?
So I could quit my job working at the pet store. So I've been working there for 5 years, and it's been just keeping me going. But my goal is to completely be able to quit that job and move to doing being a freelancer full time. That's been my goal. That's been my passion, my dream. That's what I want to do. So, and if I can do that, if I can quit my job, then, you know, uh, like I'll just be happier.
What you mean by happier?
Because, I put so much time into this job that like I don't enjoy. So, of course, doing something I don't enjoy every day, it just isn't very fulfilling.
So you've been able to walk away from your corporate career, right, and go full time at as a freelancer. Like, what would you actually do with that extra time for yourself personally?
I would probably start working on, some goals I have for myself
Such
personally.
such as
Well, I've always wanted to, get more, active and stuff. I've just been focusing a lot on work. Um, like, I'm not like overweight or anything. I just like, I'm very small, but I don't eat healthy, and I'm just like hoping to work more on my personal self and like just having a better lifestyle.
okay. So you've been able to make that extra income, and create more time so you can be more active, get more into a health and fitness routine, right? Like, how would things be different than they are right now?
Um, well, I would be it improve my mental health, I guess you'd say.
Okay. And how would that make you feel being able to improve your mental health?
I'd be a lot happier, more excited about each day. Because when if I'm going to work at like 6 in the morning, just going back to the pet store, it's just not. I just don't enjoy it. Some days I just don't want to get out of bed. It's just not fulfilling at all in any way.
Okay. Now, Claire, I really have been, enjoyed our conversation so far. Listen to some goals, listen to some things you want to accomplish. And I hate to ask you this. Um, Like what are you gonna do if nothing changes and you stay in the same spot the next, 3, 6, 9 months?
Well, I'm gonna continue what I'm doing. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and, feel like, all I want to do is sleep in or stay in bed or do something, but just not go back to that job. And, I'd be stuck. I feel stuck. Like that's all I can do to survive. And I would probably actually just do full time at um, you know, at my job as, um, like just working at my corporate job full time and just completely stop my jewelry business or, working as a freelancer just because it's not, I can't see it moving forward at all without any help.
Okay. And have you actually just like sat down and considered the possible ramifications about not doing anything about your current situation?
Yeah, I think about it all the time. It definitely like scares me thinking about, staying where I am now and actually completely not being able to continue with
Wait, wait,
what
wait.
I do.
What you mean scare?
It scares me like to continue what I'm doing now because I'm just so unhappy.
Okay. And are you willing to settle for that, Claire?
No,
Why?
because I'm not happy and I want to be happy. I want to feel fulfilled every day.
So it's important for you to make a change then.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, how important is it for you right now, Claire, to change your situation so you can start going full time, so you can make that additional revenue in the next 6 months? How important is that to you?
Um, it's very important to me
But like, why is it important now? Like, why not do it later?
because I don't want to. I want to feel better as soon as I can.
Okay, so time for a change possibly then.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, I definitely want to thank you for sharing that information with me. The reason I'm asking those questions, Claire, is because I just want to evaluate two things. One, if I believe the master class can actually help you reach your goals, and two, if I believe you can be successful and do it. Okay. Um, like that's really the reason why I asked a lot of those questions and try to learn more about your goals. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Well, based on what you told me, what we're doing might actually work for you because you know how you said you part time right now and you're looking for ways to bring in more traffic, grow more customers, and scale the business, right? And
Yeah.
because of that, it kind of causing you to feel a little bit of stress and scared.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, with your permission, I can go over a few things. I think that might be able to help you with your situation. Um, would you like to hear what those things are?
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to know.
All right. So, so the master class is a step-by-step system. The master class is a $10,000 investment for 8 weeks. If you make a payment today, I can take off 2,500. So for you, it would come down to like $7,500 for the entire master class. Okay.
Okay.
So the first thing you actually get with this is a 9 self-paced modules, which will actually teach you how to actually run a full-time freelancing business from point A to point Z. And we teach it in a way as if you are completely brand new to freelancing. Okay. And
Hmm.
the reason we do it step by step is because we want you to do one module and then put that module in action. That makes sense. So it's
Yeah.
a system that's in place to help you implement what you learn right away. Okay.
Yeah.
The second thing we give you is we give you an account rep, right? Because remember how you mentioned, it'd be nice to have a system, but also have someone by your side through the process, who can actually be there for you when you need them.
Hmm.
Well, each individual that we bring into the master class, they get assigned a dedicated account rep. And what
Okay.
that account rep does is they customize the program based on your specific needs.
Okay.
Okay. We also have a done for you service that will actually help you optimize your lead engine, which will help you bring in leads. And then we also have a program in place to help you keep those leads and then grow it and scale that business. Because remember how you mentioned to me earlier that, scaling the business, bringing in customers is really important to you.
Yes.
Well, with the done for you service, what that allows us to do is help you take care of some of those front end marketing needs so you can actually focus on what's actually going to help you grow the business, which is you working and you helping your clientele.
Okay.
That makes sense?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. Does that feel as if it might be what you're looking for?
Yes, this is exactly what I'm looking for. And,
Why you feel like
yeah,
it is though?
you guys kind of cover everything, like all the steps that I'm needing to take and look for to really get this, up and going and, to become successful with this because I'm going to put full time and all my effort into this.
Okay.
And, I'm excited.
All right.
Yeah,
And
this
is
is what I've been looking for.
do you see like this is something that would get you to like, where you want to go in your life long term?
Yes,
Okay.
most definitely.
Well, I don't really have anything else to go over with you. It looks like we potentially covered what you're looking for. Really, the next step is we take down the initial payment of the $7,500, and then we can get you started with the onboarding process.
Hmm.
Would that be
Okay.
appropriate, or how would you like to proceed from here?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll just take down your card number. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
All right. Questions?